Welcome in, guys. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. What's up, Sean? How we doing? What's up, Jose? How we doing, Faith? Welcome in. Happy Monday, guys. I don't know why that's not showing up. Oh. There we go. What's up, Ghost? How we doing, everybody? Queue is open, guys. Queue's open. Feel free to hop in. Let me know if y'all have any questions here. Got a little flash sale. It's going to start on Abyss Eye. We don't have too much of it left, but we are doing a quick flash sale here. Last couple boxes in stock of Abyss Eye. That's going to go live in about 10 seconds here. You'll see it pinned at the bottom of your screen. What's up, 520? And that flash sale is live now, guys. You see that at the bottom of your screen. What's up, Trembly? How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. Busy, you know. Gotta keep moving. What's up, guys? Welcome in, Junior. How we doing, Maury? Welcome in. Happy Monday, guys. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Got that little flash sale going on, pinned at the bottom of your screen. Thank you, Liz. What's it? Liz Nuts. Appreciate you. What's up, guys? Welcome. Appreciate the likes. At Redacted. What's up, Kevin? Welcome in, guys. Make sure you check out that flash sale going on at the bottom of your screen there. We just have a couple boxes left of Abyss Eye. Who knows? We could have Mega Darkrai in one of them. We've pulled the Morpeko out of one, and we pulled one of the SAR trainers with that with the art rare that makes a connecting art with it in the same box. So What's up? What's up, guys? Still don't have the plush figure. Oh, Vicky. I haven't put it up there yet. I've got an order coming in, Vicky, for 2 cases of it. That way we can have fresh pulls. I will put up what's left of the current case. But I already know that there's certain ones that are not going to be available in that one. So, Glaceon, Leafeon, Espeon, and Jolteon have already been pulled out of that case. Sounds good, Vicky. Yeah, I'm getting. I don't have a shipping confirmation yet, but I put that order in just on I think Friday. I think it was officially put in Friday. So waiting for once I get the confirmation, you know, they got to get some of the stuff in and all that, right? Gather up all the different pieces of the order. So once they do ship it, it usually gets here pretty fast. It's usually like 2 days from when they ship it. It's very quick. Crushing the legs, Strumblade. Appreciate you. Let me repost that. Nope. Hold on. What's up, Zugio? How you doing, brother? Chilling, man. Chilling. It's got a little flash sale on the Abyss Eye booster boxes there. We only have a couple left in stock here. What's up, Jake? Welcome in, guys. Plenty of stuff available in the shop. Korean, Chinese, Japanese, English. All sorts of different Pokemon here. If you guys have any questions about what's in certain ones, especially, what's up, Zach? Especially like the simplified Chinese sets, right? I know those aren't as common knowledge, you know, especially the way they kind of mash up some of the sets. So I can definitely tell you about what kind of pools, what chases are in which set of those. Not much, Zach, you know, chilling. Chilling, man. It's Monday, you know. What's up with you guys out there, huh? How's the week looking so far? I'm like bracing for impact with the heat coming in. My hands are like 7 Japanese Pocket Monster cards today, trying to figure out what they were. Ah, very nice. Any of them like hollow or anything like that, Zach? Love the old school designs. I gotta be honest, I much prefer no hollow. Gotcha. I much prefer the old school back of the card design compared to what they are nowadays. Yep. Yeah, a lot of nostalgia for sure. Usenex D. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, I see you guys. Let's see. How we doing, guys? What's up, Kai Baby? Gonna have another flash sale going live here in under 30 seconds on Blade Awakening. That's pinned at the bottom of your screen, guys. It's already at the least expensive we've ever had any box in the shop. And then this flash sale will further that. What's up, guys? Robert, what's up? What's up, man? How we doing, guys? Got a new video on the YT channel that dropped this morning, so If you guys haven't already, or you're not already following us over there, same username, same at. Hop over there, check out the channel, hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Shameless plugs, you know, we're trying to really grow our presence on there. What's up, Christina? What's up, Silk? How we doing? Appreciate the reposts. And the shares. Thank you, thank you. Polar Bear, what's up, guys? If you guys know people that don't do TikTok, or yeah, for whatever reason, we do stream on YT as well. We dual live stream. So we're live over there right now. So if you know other people that might enjoy, you know, what we do here, hanging out, chilling, talking about Pokemon and all sorts of other stuff, and live rips and all that, we are live on the YT as well. Same username. What's up, Ziggy? Leonidas. What's up, Kayla? Welcome in, guys. Stuff like the live sales, and if we do live giveaways, though, that's only going to be on TikTok there. We pinned up on this user interface. But otherwise, pretty much the same there. We've got our least expensive box of all time pinned there at the bottom of the screen on that flash sale for just $26.99. Blade Awakening. You can pull stuff mainly that you'd recognize from Temporal Forces, so like Gouging Fire, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves, Iron Crown. You've got some Twilight Masquerade type stuff mixed in there. You've got Lana's Aid, I think Blood Moon or Soluna's in it. We've got the Greninja, the big Greninja that everyone was chasing out of Twilight. Got the Dash Bun, a lot of golds as well. Appreciate the likes. God is the Lord and King. Appreciate you. What's up, Melanie? How's everybody doing? How's everybody's Monday? How's that week going so far? Short week, right? Short week for most of us. What's up, Kevin? How we doing, Arthur? What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. If y'all have any questions, go ahead, throw them in the chat there. Happy to answer anything. How you doing, George? Still got that flash sale going on for another 3.5 minutes. Bottom of your screen. Least expensive box we've ever had in the shop. What's up, Alicia? If you guys weren't here earlier when I was yapping about it, got more, got another video posted up on the YT channel. If you're not already subscribed there, we greatly appreciate your support over that way. All right, Zugio hopping in. All right, we got 3 boxes of the Blade Awakening Slim. Let's go. We ripping them all for you, Zugio? Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if somebody hit it by accident, Zach. I don't know what that was about. All right. Yes, sir. There we go. All right. Feel free to hop in, guys. Take advantage of that flash sale going on for just over another minute here. Zugio did. We're opening 3 for him right now. Yeah. Yeah, no bullying. No bullying in the chat, okay? Just love and kindness, guys, okay? Be cool. All right. There we go. Empty box 1. Empty box 2. Box 3. All right, Zugio. Good luck, brother. Appreciate you hopping in with us, breaking the ice tonight. All right, Chimchar. I'm sorry, I gotta. All right, Mr. Mime, Whimsicott Hollow. So the slim packs, guys, have 5 cards a pack, 15 packs per box. Bronzong, Sableye. Hoot. What's that? Tinglu. Tangela, Carvana reverse, Metagross. What's up, Mountain? What's up, man? Did you move yet? Or are you still in the middle of that? Getting ready for that. Mawile. This is Tapu Koko on the EX with more Peko behind it. Made it there 12 hours later. Everything go okay? Leafeon reverse. What the heck? run. What's up, Typical? Helitown, Deerling, Excadrill, that's a long drive, 12 hours, man. Nice. Nice, happy to hear it, man. Thank you, Tom. Ekans for Alligator Hollow. What's up, Matthews? For Alligator, Victini, Larvitar Reverse. Man, first box is tough so far. 1EX thus far. Doing well, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. Fortunately, you know, I'm not moving. We've got the Blaziken EX, Gino, and Codebreaker. Or Cypher Maniac, I guess I should say. Yeah, I can't complain, man. Heliolisk, Floette, Pucciana, Iron Treads, Sunflora. Scyther, there's a Ace-Spec, Lanazade, oh man, Ribombi, right? Cutie Flies, Evolutions Ribombi. I'm really hoping this is not the hit of the box. Unfortunately, it has happened before. We've got 3 packs left in box 1. Metachan, Reverse, Electivire, Finizen, Pinsir, Miraidon Hollow. Alright, last pack magic here on our first box. Slugma, Grotle, Pelucha, Metachan Reverse, and Cynthia. Okay, well, not a great first box. Let's go right into number 2 here. Carvana, Tangela, whoop, Roaring Moon, Hollow, Morty, sorry. Ariados. Chimchar, Mawile, Mr. Mime. I don't know what that is. Electabuzz, Ekans. There we go. Drampa AR. Couple commons behind. Yeah, it's got like, what's it, Puff the Magic Dragon vibes kind of deal. Turco, Snob, Whimsicott, Shadow Walker. Welcome in, guys. Queue's open. Feel free to hop in. Metachan, Cypher Maniac, Tang, Scorch, Hey, there we go. Secret rare as well. We've got the Screaming Tail. That's what I'm talking about. Solid box so far. Oh, check out the texture on that. It's like those little waves. You see that at the right angle. Can't really see it at first glance in person. Pretty cool. Very nice. Frostmoth, Pinsir, T-Tar on our EX, and more Morpeko. Alright, we got Mountain on deck. Eevee, Arbok, Charjabug, Wiggle it, or Beetle, Birdie, Excadrill, Floette, Zapdos Hollow. Looks like a construction helmet. I don't know what that is. Tangrowth, Snom Reverse. What's up, Misaligned? For Alligator Hollow. Cinchino. Cypher Maniac. Appreciate the likes. Frogadier. Spinarak. Great Tusk. Reverse Heracross. Sunflora. Alright, couple packs left on this box 2. What's up, Jace? Hoot Hoot. Iron Valiant Hollow. Lana. Ooh, and Ribombee behind it. Last pack magic, box 2. Mightyena, Reverse Anteater Guy, Electivire, and looks like some type of Pokélab type deal. Alright. Last box here for Zugio. Noctowl, Bronzor, Fluttermane Hollow, Glaceon, Buddy Poffin. What's up, Shadow Walker? Fiona, Larvitar, Great Tusk. Welcome in, Neo. Raging Bolt on our EX. Hammer. Froakie. Noctowl Reverse. Shaman. Litten. The Dunsparce. Adventure. Bronzong. Appreciate the likes, guys. Shaman Reverse. Keldeo. Heracross. What's up, Destiny? Totodile. Bramblin. A-Spec on the Cape, and Lucian. Sandy Shocks, Kyogre on the EX, Zeraora, and Leafeon. How we doing, guys? How's everybody's Monday? Huh? How's the week going so far? What's up, Catch 'em all? Sorry, just seeing you now over there on YT. Frostlass, Sasquatch. Sometimes I get stuck because sometimes most of the time we're mainly on the TikTok. Appreciate you checking it out over there. Carvana, Tangela, Walking Wake, Chimchar, Mawile, Mr. Mime, Reverse Matang, Delmise. Alright, we got 3 packs left. Ekans, there we go. Gouging Fire, secret rare. This one's got like the waves texture to it as well. Alright, 2 more packs here. Turkle, Snom, Volcano. Alright, last pack magic here for you, Zugio. Lickitung, Metachan, Iron Thorns, and that's it for that one. All right, let's see here. All right, Zugio. I'm gonna throw you in another AR here, Japanese AR. I'm gonna roll through these. You let me know which one you would like. Chespin, Tauros, Claydol. We got the Watchdog, Fanrodon, Matang, Trevenant, Doublade, Esper, Spupa. Go back to the beginning here. We got Numel, Houndstone, Magcargo, Ampharos, Dracloak, Spiritomb, Togekiss, yeah, Misdrevious, Sliggoo, Chespin, Ampharos. Very nice. Good choice. Good choice. That first box was brutal. Just the A spec. Alright, let's go over your hits here. We got the Kyogre, Raging Bolt, Tyranitar, Blaziken. This is Tapu Koko, I believe. The Ampharos with the throw-in. We got the A-Spec on the Magic Cape. I have no idea what this contraption is. Another A-Spec. The Drampa on the AR. And Screaming Tail from that double hit box. And then we've got your Gouging Fire, which I'm partial to since it's a variation of Entei. Big Entei fan here. Appreciate you, Zugio. Only hits, only hits. Gotcha, gotcha. No problem. No problemo. we've got Mountain on deck here. All right. Got a nice mix here. We've got one Ascended Heroes. We've got 2 packs of Korean Mega Dream, Slim Box, and Mountain. We've got so we got 3 different versions of the Grand Gathering tins. We've got Flareon, we've got Vaporeon, and we've got one last Umbreon. So you let me know which one you'd like. Here are the other 2. Umbreon, last one there, and Vaporeon. Nice. All right, that is the last Umbreon we have. Good choice, good choice. And I'm just opening up a new box of Mega Dream. We haven't gotten into any, so. Alright, 2 packs. Mega Dream. There. Alright. Nice mix here. Let's see. Save that. We're opening everything, right? Just want to make sure before I slice into the Slim Box. All right, here we go. Empty box. Set that here. And open in the last Umbreon box. Empty. 2 packs of that new set. We've got the base Umbreon's tin, the holographic. Right there. Tuck that in there. Alright, let's start off with the box of Blade Awakening here. Good luck, Mountain. Happy to have you back in the queue here, brother. Glad everything went well with your move. Charjabug, Girafarig, Electabuzz. What's up, Jay? Welcome in, guys. Wiglet, sorry. Grotle, Sandy Shocks, Koraidon, Hollow. I hope I don't see you. Honestly, we haven't opened a whole lot of the boxes. Whoops. Oh, there you go. Magcargo on the EX and Sunflora. We haven't opened many of the Slim. We had half dozen of the Jumbo and only pulled one. Oh, I don't need top of it. We only pulled one SAR. It was Lana's Aid. So seen any big ones yet. Screaming Tail, Keldeo. What's up, CC? Minchino, Tangrowth, Great Tusk. We got, was it Terratora on the EX? Or is it Torterra? Fiona. Orbeetle. There we go. Secret rare on Lana's Aid. Heracross. And that guy behind him. And unfortunately, you know, there's with these differential from what's up, Nene? What's up, Pokey? Difference from the gem sets in Chinese, there's no guaranteed box hit here. So you could hit AR and Secret Rare, you could hit just an A-Spec, you could possibly hit nothing at all. So the slim boxes are much less expensive. The jumbo boxes come with 6 packs with 20 cards each, but you do have more of a guarantee or much higher rates of pulling both an AR and at least an SR, as well as an A-Spec in those. But they are double the price, so, you know. Eevee, Nose Pass, Screaming Tail EX, Keldeo. Beldum. Reverse Lucian Delmise. Alright, Mountain, I see you. We added on, brother. Are we gonna rip all of what you added on there? I haven't looked yet. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Double hitbox with the AR Iron Thorns. Is there an aura behind him? Very nice AR there. You'll rip the packs. I can rip the box. Okay. Gotcha. Palafin on the last one there. A couple more left on our Blade Awakening box. Turkle, Frogadier, Turtwig, Wug Trio on the EX with Morty behind it. Pretty good box here. We got 3 X's, AR, and a secret rare. Chimchar, Ariados. So we're still ripping everything here, Mountain. And then just ripping the other. Yeah, we can rip these, and then you want all the packs sealed on your second one, and we're ripping the Blade Awakening box. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. No problem. Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't want to open anything before, or that you don't want opened. All right, we got Grand Gathering here, guys. This is out of the Collector's Accessory Box product. Hawlucha, Garchomp, Sneevil. We got Pokeball Melodic. Very nice. There's a hit. Zeraora, Gongo on the EX, and just the commons behind there. Beautiful. I love the blue, how it like transitions the card, color of the card into the artwork. Very shiny piece of cardboard there. All right, second pack of Grand Gathering. Duraludon, Feebas, Matcha Weigand, Okidogi, Teal Mask Ogerpon, and just the commons behind there. Not too bad. 1 for 2 on Grand Gathering. All right, now we got 2 Korean Mega Dream packs. Also high class set here. Haven't opened any of these, I don't think, so I don't know exactly what the layout of the packs are in terms of where the hits are in that. Heliolisk, we got Articuno Hollow, Honchkrow, Tepig on the reverse. Hey, and we have sniped the Mega Attack Frostlass. Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Alright. Second pack Mega Dream here. Alright, Watch Roll to start us off. Vanillite. Zubat. Energy, Pinsir, Noctowl, Latios, and just Noibat reverse. Okay. Alright, Ascended Heroes. Packing a dream on Ascended here. Go big or go home. One to the front. Fighting Energy, Raboot, Sneasel, Phantomp, Grubbin, Fighting Gong, Glastrier, Raichu, Metachan, Tabulb, and Monkey Dory. Alright, let me grab that other box. Right, we're ripping the Blade Awakening, and then all the other packs are going to go sealed. So on the sealed, we got Chaos. Alright. Open a new box of the Nihil Zero. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's rising. One Inferno, X Korean. And just gotta grab the box. All right. set these aside for the sealed. All right, here we go. Second box of Blade Awakening Slim. Looking for some SAR magic here. Empty box. Good luck, good luck. Heliolisk, Mightyena, Ribombi, Q's open, guys. Q's open. Feel free to hop in. Scyther, Metachan, Fluttermane Hollow, Excurgel. I don't think there's anything else currently in the queue behind this Rip for Mountain, so get to your stuff pretty quick. Iron Thorns, Traveler, or Adventurer, I should say. Appreciate the likes. Finizen. Boop, boop, boop. Octown. Grub. Halucha. Walk and Wake EX. Some Flora. Fione, Bronzong, or Bronzor, sorry, Chi-Yu, Buddy Poffin, Larvitar, Tinglu, Electivire, Heracross, Froakie, Metagross reverse, and we got bulk sliding here. Litten, Dunsparce, Horsey. There we go. SAR Erie. Not the Greninja, but dang. There we go. We were looking for an SAR. Very nice. It's like, what, Toxicroak there? You got Infernape, Lucario. Very cool. And the Leafeon behind it. Some comments were filtered. That's so cool. I never noticed before that there are different little Pokemon around Erie on the SAR. We'll move Lana here. Erie Center. Totodile. Hey, and the Arbok AR. What a box. Very nice. Double hit. Couple commons there behind. One of the best ARs in this one. I mean, you got two of them. The Iron Thorns and the Arbok are two of the best ARs in this set. There we go. This is one of my favorite ARs of the Scarlet Violet era. What's up, Crusher? It's got the Toucan in there. Got Toucan Sam chilling too. I don't know if I'd just be relaxed there with that bird. It might have been filtered too, Gail, yeah. It said some comments were filtered, and I'm like, who dat? Is that a Scorch? What's up, Jesse? Welcome in, guys. Tangrowth, Keldeo. What's up, Hunter? Girafarig, Blaziken on our EX, and the Delmise. I was saying was congratulations in a different way. Alright, we got Crusher on deck. Last pack here, Palafin. Alright. A very nice second box there. Both boxes are pretty good. That one, SAR in it for us. We got the Blaziken, Walking Wake, Latias, Teal Mask, Ogerpon, Golden Go, Lugtrio, Screaming Tail, Torterra, I think, and the Magcargo EXs there. Then on our, let's see, top loads, top loaded hits here. Out of Grand Gathering, we got the Pokeball Reverse Melodic, Lana out of Blade Awakening, out of the Mega Dream, the Absolute Snow Mega Attack on the Snipe. Then we got Iron Thorns, Arbok, and the Eerie SAR out of Blade Awakening. So 2 double hit boxes out of the Slim. One with an SAR and 2 very nice art rares. And then your tin also, right, to go with it. So the tin, it also has the magnet, it's called, or a magnetic badge, whatever might be referred to officially. It's inside the tin here. I just keep them in the plastic so that they don't get like scuffed up or anything in shipping. You know, I put this in as part of the bubble pouch before putting it in with the rest of the packaging, so that will be protected. No problem, Mountain. Appreciate you hopping in with us again. And I got your sealed stuff right here to the side. So we'll get all of that packed up for you. Let's see. All right, we got Crusher on deck. After I get this all this bagged up. What's up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. If you guys missed it earlier, I did mention I've got, okay, we got... For Crusher, we've got a box of Gem 5 and 4 Nihil 0 packs. 1, 2, 3, or not Nihil, sorry, Ninja Spinner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gem 5. Looking for that Captain Pika. All right, we're ripping everything. Appreciate the follow. Icy Face. What's up, Charlie? Welcome in, guys. Yep, ripping and all. All right, let's go. I'm really hoping we see Captain Pika here. One, I just like to see it in person, and then two, I think you deserve a big hit here, Crusher. Alright, we'll do that one. Hey, maybe we get Greninja, huh? Maybe a little Mega Greninja as well. Alright, good luck, Crusher. Fennekin. Ampharos Hollow. Ho-Oh. Mel, what's up? Welcome in, guys. We got some new content up on the YT as well. Just dropped this morning. If you guys don't already follow us there, we would greatly appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get beefed up in the algorithm all over the place. Sudowoodo. Same username, guys. You see the same logo on the PFP as well. Pharisee. Hey, Tauros on the AR. There we go. We'll take that. A little 4-pack snipe with an AR. Tauros is a pretty sweet one. Again, Ninja Spinner, I think the ARs are probably the best part of the set. There's a lot of good artwork in there. Alright, we'll put that on center for now. Gem 5 here. Alright, we got Mountain back in there. We got Skarmory, Raboot, Stunfisk, Fergato. I wonder where they came up with the Stunfisk Pokemon. Like, hey, let's go. We got a stamped Pika. We take that. The rarest form without it being the big Captain Pika, right? Joltik, Latios, Fampi, Stunfisk. It's crazy. What is this thing? Is this supposed to be like a flounder? Like that kind of fish thing? Horsey, Milcery, Raboot. Skarmory, Pavilion. Still haven't learned that guy's name. Timber, Magneton, Timber again, Growlithe. Pavilion, Cerulege, Chansey, What's up, Dalton? How we doing? How we doing, chat? What's going on out there, guys? Crackswell. We got Vibravin, Stunfisk. Oh, it's another exclusive one, though. I still, for whatever reason, cannot remember this guy's name. But we hit the, what, the Quacks, was it Quackswell, right? Exclusive yesterday. Another exclusive, one of the, just 4 out of the set. Y'all have this one yet, Crusher? There we go. You do now. Center podium. Very nice hit. Love to see the exclusives come out for you guys. Latios stamp. If I had the power, I'd make all of them the exclusives, you know what I mean? Watch roll. Spheal. Spheal. Milkery. Raboot. Hey, Master Ball Pika. Let's leave that one up there for you too. I don't know if you're master setting this one, Crusher. You hit some solid Pikas right there. We don't, I mean, especially the stamped. I think that might be the first stamped Pika we've ever hit. Fergato stamp. You are? There you go. Hopefully it's getting you, in addition to the AR, getting you some cards that you're still need to fill it out. Vibravin. Sunflora, Sea Titan, Horsea on the reverse. Quackswell stamp. A lot of good stamped ones too. Stunfisk, Tatsugiri, Serledge, Dynasty Chicken, Latios Timber, Pavilion, Sunflora. 2 more here. Horsey, Magneton, Tatsugiri stamp. Just a little sushi. It's gonna make me think twice before I eat sushi now. Joltik, Raboot, Fampi on our last pack there. You know, you get a thing like that and you put eyes on it. Now I gotta deal with that in my subconscious. What's up, Trent? Welcome in, guys. Alright, our stamped, we got Tatsugiri, Quackswell, Fergato, Master Ball Pika, Latios on the stamp. And then we've got our top loaded, we got the stamped Pika. Tauros out of Ninja Spinner. And another exclusive art rare hit for Crusher. Appreciate you, brother. Very nice rip. Very nice, very nice. All right. What's up, 533? All right, we got, I believe, Mountain hopped back in. Are we ripping this one for you, Mountain, or are we sending it CO? We got Gem 5, box of Gem 5. Let's rip it. All right. Let's go. Gem 5. If you guys weren't with us last night, I did kind of talk about some of the Chinese restock items we're getting. We'll be getting Gem 4 back in stock. Got a case of that coming in. We're getting the first partners items back in for Volume 1, as well as the new ones for Volume 2, right? Volume 2, check out those starters. They've got the Johto, which is Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile. I think there's one of the black and white, like the Tepig. Those starters, and I forget the third one. So peep those out if those interest you. We'll have those in stock. Pretty close, should be just about or very close to the cost we had the Volume 1s at. Very close to it. Never ripped it. All right, here we go. Good luck. First Gem 5 rips for you, Mountain. Skarmory. We're looking for the big Captain Pika. Alright, we got Horsey. Timber. Spheal. Skarmory. Timber. Sea Titan. Hey, Pika on the Master Ball. There we go. Sleeve that up. Magneton. Vivillon. Houndoom stamp. That's a cool one. Nothing like a dog that you got fire coming out of its mouth, you know what I'm saying? Seems like a really nice doggo, though. Very approachable. Ceruledge. Quaxwell. Vivillon. And the Stunfisk art rare. Let's hope we got a double hit here. I don't want you going out on just a Stunfisk. Look at that. Stunfisk face is how I feel about Stunfisk coming out. Hopefully we got a double hitter here. Vibraven. Timber. Like, Stunfisk doesn't even look happy that he got pulled, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, this is a Stunfisk regular face. Another Pika on the reverse and Ceruledge. Pika on the stars reverse. Spheal. Magneton, Sunflora. Milcery. Growlithe. Horsey. Phanpy. Watchroll. Diplin. Or Applin. Sunflora. Sea Titan. What's up, Chuko? What's up, brother? Welcome in, guys. So yeah, the Gem 4, we're gonna be getting VMAX Climax in, guys. VMAX Climax. After this rip, I will show you some of the hits. I ripped one of those boxes for myself. I can show you what the hits look like. Maybe see if that piques your interest. It's a really fun set to rip. A lot of guaranteed hits in the boxes. It's in traditional Chinese, and way more affordable than the Korean or the Japanese versions of it. Those are much, much more expensive. We'll still have it for under 100 a box. Sfeel, Joltik. Show you guys, like I said, the hits, and I can show you what the box looks like. Serledge, Adios. Alright, we got 3 more packs here. Give us a double. Give us a double, please. Joltik, Vibraven, Adios. Phanpy on our stamped. Skarmory, Sea Titan, Joltik, Vibraven. Alright, last pack. Last pack magic here. Magneton, Growlithe, and just the stamp. Alright, man, I got 1 pack of Korean battle partners here. 1 pack left. I'm gonna throw that in for you. See if we can get you anything here. Stunfisk is annoying. We got Lombre, Zorua, Tillery, and we got Lily's Clefairy, and just a promo type card there. Nothing crazy on that one. An extra little hit there. I don't know this guy's name. We got the Phanpy, Sunflora, we got the Pika Reverse, Houndoom stamped, and the Pika Master Ball. And the Stunfisk as our box hit. What's up, Sarah? Appreciate the follow. What's up, Money Mike? Appreciate you guys. If you guys enjoy, if you guys like rolling through YT and that kind of stuff, you know, you like throwing stuff on to just have some background noise or whatever, stuff you don't really have to actually sit there and watch the screen for. Pretty much all the stuff I post would be better for that. You don't really need to watch me. But yeah, dropped a new video today, this morning. So if that kind of stuff interests you, I'm trying to remember. Talking about the some of the restrictions that the Pokemon Company International has put on at as far as some vending practices that go on at some of their official partner events. So not the most breaking news or anything, but just some of my thoughts on that, talking about it. All right. As promised, show you the types of hits you can get here at a VMAX Climax. That's one of the other sets that we're getting in. So this is what it looks like. VMAX Climax, Rayquaza, Pikachu, you got Calyrex, Ryder, Raihan, who else? You got Bill, Acerola, Rapid Strike and Single Strike Urshifu. You got Evolutions in it. And they do have V Unions in it as well. So a V Union card is actually it's 4 cards that connect into one. So I got the Morpeko V Union. It's all holographic. So that's the cool one. One type you get. These you get, they're called character rares, so you get 3 of them, guaranteed 3 character rares. I got the Bronzong with Jasmine. I got the Houndoom with, I think is it Grimsley? Pretty cool one. I think this is in Brilliant Stars in English. Then I got Bill with Jolteon, which is my favorite evolution, so very nice. It's a pretty cool hit for me there. I have this card in English as well. And then your box hit, you're guaranteed a Pokemon secret rare. So this is a character secret rare. It is, I believe it's Chansey with Pokey. It's called like a Pokey Lady or Pokey Nurse. So that's a big hit, but you can do that's the big hit of the box. You can get V Maxes in there as well. So if you've ever seen like the really big Umbreon, that's a popular one. There's an Umbreon V in here, a Sylveon V as well. What else? There are gold cards, chances to hit. I think it's a gold Mew, gold Rayquaza. So a lot of cool stuff you can hit in that set. Like I said, we're going to be getting that back in stock as part of this next restock, along with the Gem 4, the first partner products. And we're going to get a limited amount of the Grand Gathering binders. Grand Gathering binder set. So those come with 8 packs of the Grand Gathering set, along with deck sleeves. Set of deck sleeves there, and then you also get the binder that's themed to the particular evolution. So a lot of fun stuff on its way. What's up, Tony? All right, what's up, guys? What's up, Flash? Jackson, how we doing? I'm gonna restart that little flash sale on Abyss Eye, guys. We only have a couple more boxes there, but a little flash sale discount. So if you are interested in ripping some of that, that's gonna start in 5 seconds. Should be pinned to the bottom of your screen there. All right, that flash sale's live for Abyss Eye. What's up, Angie? Welcome in, guys. All right, let's get some of this situated. Some of the bulk moved out here. What's up, Shadow? Welcome in, guys. We've also got, if you didn't join us last night, we were talking about the newest, there's another Chinese set. Another Chinese set going to release in mid-July. It's called Chasing Glory Together. And so it's a mashup of names there, right? You got Glory from Glory Team Rocket, and then you got Together, Journey Together. At least that's the loose translation, right? Chasing Glory Together. So it's going to be a bit of a mashup between those two sets. Welcome back, Misaligned. So yeah, that set's going to be coming out. I don't know exactly what that set list is going to look like. I don't know that that's been released. So it's going to be a mashup of it, but I would imagine not all the, you know, SARs and all that. Appreciate the likes are going to be the same. Or like all comprehensive, if that makes sense. From my understanding, a lot of the Journey Together folks, or at least a lot of the cards from like Journey Together with the trainers, like a lot of those aren't included. So, see if I can pull up a set list here. Then it's going to have the, I guess they just shortened it and call it Chasing Glory. We've got the Brock. It's an exclusive SAR for the Brock. What's it called? Brock Scouting. Brock Scouting. Yeah, there's not really a not a comprehensive set list available yet. I'm seeing a semi-incomplete one. I don't know how serious to take it. It's going to have the Misty Psyduck. Misty Psyduck. It's going to have Ends Reshiram. We just pulled that one out of the Korean Battle Partners the other night. This shows Lily's Clefairy as a secret rare. And then for the SARs, it says the Brock Scouting and has the Mewtwo. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I don't know how legit that'll be. If that's actually going to be in the set or not. I'm wondering if they'll have, it says it'll have some cards from Heatwave Arena, but we shall see, I guess. Alright, that's all we can do. What's up, Crazed Prankster? What's up, guys? Appreciate the likes. We're at 6K. 6K now. So yeah, so the set was just announced over the weekend. I think if we carry that, guys, I think we'll just do the jumbos going forward. Because while the slim boxes are more affordable, there's also a much higher likelihood of getting nothing out of them. We had one earlier today, right, with Justin A-Spec out of Stellar Crystal. We had 3 out of the first 4 boxes only had an A-Spec or worse in hits out of the slim boxes. It's not great. Not great hit rates out of them. We did have a couple nice ones there with the Erie, the Arbok, what was it, the Lana, Secret Rare, and the Iron Thorns, but that's not the norm. Like, even getting a double hit SR and an AR isn't typical, but it's much more common to have that in the jumbo boxes. So, what's up, Nate Dogg? What's up, guys? Check out the flash sale pinned to the bottom of your screen there. We got Abyss Eye. Temporary price drop there. Just over a minute and a half left on it. Can be sent sealed or open on the live here. You guys have the choice. As long as we're live, we can either open on live or send it sealed. Any other time, we can fulfill your orders sealed as well. So we don't have to be live. If you want to place an order, grab something we've got in stock, just to either keep it in your seal collection or rip at home or whatever it might be, buy as a gift, we can always send it sealed. Always send it sealed at any time when you place an order. And we ship out next business day, guys. So everything that was ordered last night got dropped off this morning at the post office. Everything ordered tonight will be dropped off tomorrow, and so on. So as a collector myself, and haven't bought a lot, always get anxious to either get the rips, get the hits in, or if I ordered anything sealed, be able to get that in and open it, So try to get your stuff as soon as possible. Let's see. What else we got going on today or this week, chat? Anybody doing something fun for the 4th? 4th of July here. We will, same regular schedule this week, guys. Regular schedule. So we'll be on Wednesday and Thursday again this week. What's up, 10 Kane? 10 Kane. All right, guys, pin a new product there at the bottom. We're gonna run that flash sale back on Blade Awakening on the Slim. Slim boxes there. And by slim, that just means the packs are slim, meaning they're 5 cards a piece as opposed to the jumbo. The jumbo packs come in at 20 cards per pack, guaranteed at least an EX hit. Just about guaranteed at least an EX hit, right? So it could be EX, A-Spec, AR, or Secret Rare out of the jumbos, which we don't have any more stock of. But I think going forward, for those types of sets that aren't like the gem sets, right? The gem sets don't have options for jumbos or slim. They're all just slim. They're all 18 pack, four cards a piece, I think. Yeah, 4 cards a piece. And then you've got the normal slim ones. So like Blade Awakening, 5 cards a pack, 15 packs per box. Forgot to mention, out of the VMAX hits, guys, you're guaranteed every pack is at least a V. Every pack is at least a V or better. So you could get a V. There's 3 VMAXs, 3 character rares, and a character secret rare. You can also double hit with a gold, with another secret rare like trainer. So, a lot of good stuff in that set. You've got the, I think the Rayquaza V and Rayquaza V Max, I think, are in here. $10 packs with 11 cards each in there. And those are the old school golds, so it's like black and gold on those. You also have the Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon with Bill as character secret rares, so those are all possibilities there. You've got the Umbreon V Max, the Umbreon V, I think the Sylveon V. There's also a character secret rare you can pull in there, the Mimikyu V and Mimikyu V Max are possible character secret rares. So when those come in, I think that'll be a lot of fun to rip those. We'll see how those do again. Didn't have many of them last time. I wanted to rip one to see how it was, and then we were able to sell one as well. What's up, Zach? How we doing, chat? We've got that flash sale, live flash sale pinned to the bottom of your screen for Blade Awakening. Blade Awakening boxes with the slim packs. So it's 15 packs, 5 cards a pack. Pillow did it. Alligator. What's up, guys? In an argument, can you... Nope. No, I cannot. Nice try. Ain't gonna get got today. I know better. You're dealing with a veteran here. I'm not new. I've been out here for 7 months now. I know better than to just read comments from from people that aren't normally in the live, but good try. Also, guys, be on the lookout. We got some clips that'll be posting up here on TikTok. Posted one last evening, one posted this morning. We'll have another one tomorrow and Wednesday morning. So be on the lookout for those. Appreciate you guys if you hit the like button or share it, whatever, repost, all that good stuff. Help us out in the algorithm there. Help us get in front of more folks here. Keeps changing the focusing. What's up, Clover? What's up, Dakota? How was your weekend? I worked overnights. It was good. It was good. Busy. Did a lot of stuff. I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily anything terribly exciting. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Busy. Just so you know, our order went in. The Chinese order was placed on Friday officially. So just waiting to hear back about the confirmation of shipping and all that. You know, sometimes it takes a bit of time to get all the get the singles and all that corralled, that sort of thing. So sometimes he does send me, like, if I have sealed product with it, he'll ship the sealed stuff. And as much of the singles that he's been able to get at that particular time. And then if there's still anything outstanding, then he'll include those in our next order, since we order pretty regularly. So, but he's going to pass, once he passes the shipping info over, or tracking info, it's usually like 2 days. Usually 2 days from when they ship it. It's very fast. So, hoping that gets shipped out some point this week here. Part of that shipment, we're getting Gem 4 We're getting the first partners, not just the volume 1 that we've had in stock, but the volume 2. We're getting about 20 of those. What's up, Jennifer? Welcome in, welcome in. Those two, we're getting some VMAX Climax back in, and then getting a case worth of the Grand Gathering binder boxes. So it comes with the 8 packs, the binder, and the deck sleeves that are themed to that particular Pokemon or that particular evolution. So we'll be getting those in as well. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they look like as well. So I will say I'm kind of glad we waited, because I think it ended up being like $12 less per box on those. So obviously I can offer it to you guys at a much better price when that happens. So if the base price is lower, then obviously overall price will be lower. Yeah, exactly. So again, I don't have that all completely worked out, because I don't know what the in terms of pricing what it'll be because of the UPS import fees. It's so strange. FedEx doesn't do it, but UPS charges an additional fee on the import / I guess they want a cut of it for whatever reason. Although it's not really their job to charge the tariffs, so don't know what that's about. But what's up, Crusher? Let's see. Yeah, you got that right. They definitely do. FedEx, on the other hand, didn't seem too interested in, because we get our FedEx, or our Japanese stuff comes FedEx, the Chinese comes UPS. Sorry guys, I'm looking at some stuff here, setting up another flash sale. We're gonna have one last one to take us to about the end of the stream there. It's Inferno X boxes. We're gonna mark those down for you temporary. Need to change the FedEx, yeah. Yeah, and the Korean supplier we switched to, they use, I think they use FedEx as well. So the shipping's reasonably priced and everything, but it's also much faster than the previous Korean supplier. They use USPS, so it helped us because they had it like essentially built into it's kind of built into their price, and they had good prices, really good prices, but there's just a total breakdown in communication, and our new supplier technically, I guess, sort of worked in partner with the previous guy, but yeah, so he said he has taken over his accounts essentially, and I think he is too busy with his real job. You know what I mean? He had other work that he was traveling out of the country for and everything, and was not able to pay as much attention. All right, Crusher, we got you with 9 more ninja. 9 more ninja here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So prices are a little bit more expensive, but we get the stuff much faster, so that's also helpful. So yeah. Are you ready, Crusher? Are we ripping for you, brother? Are we ripping all 9? So yeah, we got that Glory Team Rocket and the Mega Dream in. So ready. All right. So we got all squared away with that. We were made whole with all the product we were expecting on that. So Travis whoop. Beedrill on the EX and Deoxys behind it. Marauding Jedi, long time no see, man. Welcome, welcome. Kakuna, Delibird, Claydol. Brixen, Beldum, Patrat, Roxy's Performance, Meowstic. Come on, Ninja. Weedle. Frogadier, Crobat on our AR. Garbodor behind him. Very nice. Chespin, Vulpix, Mega Greninja on the EX. Big old block of ice there. Come on, we want the big Mega Greninja, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Irvin? Skunk, Phantom, Mareep, Emma, Deoxys. 3 more. Too bad. Prism Tower, Deoxys. Litleo, Pumpkaboo. Hey, it's the secret rare Mega Greninja. Okay. We take that. I mean, we like the SAR, obviously. But damn, that's still a sick card. First time we pulled this one. Very nice. Do you have this one yet, Crusher? I wouldn't say we've ripped a ton of Ninja, but we haven't seen this one at all. Hey, there you go. Love it. No dupes. No dupes. Alright, last pack magic here for you. Kakuna. Patrat. Hollow Energy and a Z. Alright. Appreciate the likes. We're up to 8,500 likes. Very nice. Greninja EX, Beedrill EX, and then we've got Crobat on our AR and the Mega Greninja Secret Rare as our box hit. Very nice, Crusher. Let's see. Let's do a... Appreciate you, man. I've got to update the inventory. I do have more. I do have more Ninja if you are interested. Doesn't have to be now, but I'm gonna update the inventory. I just had new stuff come in with different costs, so I have to update the pricing. That's all. Before I get it loaded up there. So yeah, I just got to verify the pricing, at least I should say. It's not guaranteed that it'll change at all. Either way, I just got to look back at what we paid and that kind of stuff because it overlapped with the current stock at the time. Alright guys, we got just over 12 minutes left on the flash sale there for Inferno X. Inferno X, that is, what, just over, yeah, excuse me, just over 10% markdown. Got to be close to some of the better pricing you'll see out there on TikTok. Pretty inexpensive comparatively to chase the Mega Charizard. Alright, the big dog. This guy. Alright, we've hit it once. We've hit it once out of the Korean Inferno X stock. So, always possible to hit it again. So we've had some luck. We've hit it out of Inferno X Japanese after, I think, maybe a total of 12 boxes. So got pretty lucky there. It was in the first box we opened for single packs of Inferno X Korean, and we pulled it in that first box on like a 5-6 pack rip, something like that. So huge chance for a big come up there. What's up, AJ? Yeah. Yeah, gosh. I'm trying to remember who hit it. I don't think they've been in a little bit. Shoot. I can't remember who hit the Korean one. Mountain hit the Japanese one, and that one was on like 3 or 4 packs out of the last box of Inferno X that we had in Japanese. Before it was about the time that the price skyrocketed on Japanese Inferno. He graded it and it came back at 10, PSA 10. So he's out of like a 4-pack rip of Japanese Inferno. Graded it, came back at 10. It's like in Japanese, I think it's like got to be a $1,200 card. So he paid probably around $20 for the packs. Yeah, big time come up on that one. Yeah, I can't remember who we hit the Korean one for, but if you check out the clips in my TikTok profile here. I believe I tagged them if you are interested in who it was, but otherwise you can see us pulling it. Should be pretty cool as well. I got receipts, you know, I got receipts proving it wasn't a whole box. It wasn't even like half a box. It was less than half a box. I can't remember the exact number of packs, but pretty cool. Pretty cool to see, you know, when stuff hits like that. You know, all it takes is a few sometimes. Really, it just takes one, but man, if you went in buying one pack at a time, I personally, not as the business owner, but I mean like as a collector, if I did one pack at a time, I would not be patient enough to do that. I would not have the discipline. What's up, Sarah? Yeah, it'd be tough. I only have the discipline to not like rip everything in sight now, because obviously from the perspective of running the business, I know that costs me money and totally defeats the purpose of it. So that's how I stay disciplined and not just, you know, rip into everything. Welcome, guys. If you have any questions, if you're new to the stream here, please feel free to hop in the chat. Just throw them in there. Happy to answer anything. We've got Korean, simplified Chinese, Japanese, and English. English, we only have single packs, but we've got Ascended Heroes, Chaos Rising, and some Perfect Order left. We've got, in Korean, Inferno X, Glory Team Rocket, Mega Drain. Simplified Chinese, we have the Grand Gathering. We've got the collector's accessory boxes there. You get 2 packs, a tin, and a magnet that is inside the tin. Chance to pull a more rare version of the tins as well. So that adds a little exciting aspect there. We've got a couple. We've got Gem 2. I think there's only one box that's going to show in stock right now. We've got Gem 5, Brilliant Illusions, and then Japanese, we got Nihil Zero, Ninja Spinner, Abyss Eye, Mega Dream, Mega Brave. What's up, Big Ben? So, a lot of options. A lot of options in the shop there. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're looking for anything specific, like you collect a certain Pokemon, or you are trying to figure out what is in a particular set, especially some of the simplified Chinese, please let me know. Usually I can rattle off a little bit off the top of my head. Most of the Chinese stuff that we have, you can hit up the Google machine And check out the card list, the full comprehensive card list there. Your Grand Gathering is going to have all of those SARs that T-Fest in Japanese and Korean had. So, appreciate the repost, Miss Aline. Appreciate you. What up, Trembly? Guys, crushing the likes. Appreciate you guys. Son did a baseball trial tonight. Nice. Doesn't he? Didn't you say he plays? He's like really good at soccer too. Just getting back from picking my daughter up from work. There you go. She gonna be paying the bills now, man. I think we're adding another sport to our list. There you go. Hey, it's good to have options, you know. Soccer since 18 months. He's now 6. Yeah, there you go. I hear you, Tremblay. I hear you. Yes. Yes, they are, Dakota. Baseball bats are crazy expensive. The last one, fortunately, I didn't buy it. It was a gift from my parents when I made varsity back in high school. But that baseball bat was and cheap by today's standards. Like I say cheap, but especially a corked one, I would say less expensive compared to today's standards, but it was like $350. $350 for that bat. Now, I will say I used it for both years and then need to find someone to donate. Yeah. Usually, especially if you're like, if you hang around some of the I say hang around, but I mean like if you meet people like through the whatever sports association or you know whatever it's through there, sometimes when their kids are aging out of a certain one, they might you know they need to unload the bat, so sometimes you can find people selling at either a very hefty discount or maybe they are generous enough for a donation. He found an ice cream one that was $200+ and wanted it for this trial. Yeah. Oh yeah, they make them all sorts of different styles. They've got ones that look like a number 2 pencil and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe if you get onto a team, yeah. Yeah, the bats are crazy expensive, for sure. The bats nowadays are easily like in the high school, like for the high school to like college level in terms of the size of the bat that you would use for those levels. The decent ones are like 400+. It's just so crazy. But people pay it. People pay it. I used to work at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I didn't sell a ton of the bats, but we had bats we had to lock up, you know, because they were so expensive. So, you know, sometimes we'd show the bats and all that kind of stuff. We were not allowed. We had to, if they were over a certain price point, you know, they had an extra security sensor put on the handle of the bat, and we had to walk the bats up to the cash register. We were not allowed, even if, so like if they were going to go shopping for some other stuff, we would put it up behind the register and let them know, just tell them that that's yours when you go to check out, because, you know, we weren't taking any chances with a $400+ bat walking out the door. So I'll tell you what, people would steal. The biggest thing, and we were pretty close to a high school as well, so we always had to keep an eye on, you know, teenagers and all that. Turning bats, yeah. These are the aluminum bats, or whatever they make them out of now. You still could get a pretty penny for the wooden bats if you make good ones. It's crazy. Some of the wood bats too. I mean, you can get wooden bats that are like $200+ easily. Which personally, obviously for me, who doesn't really play anymore, it's not worth it. But I mean, even if I played in like a 35 and over league or whatever, I wouldn't be spending $200 on a wooden bat. I don't think I would hit well enough to utilize that that level. I'll say it is fun. That the bat that I had, I used it until it literally broke. The 2 years of high school, I used it. My friend and I that I played ball with throughout high school with, we would in college just go and throw each other batting practice out at fields in the parks near us, and I used that bat until it literally, the barrel popped, split right down the middle of the barrel, long ways. And I was like, well, I guess that's over. Yeah, I mean, it had quite a bit of hits in it. You know, I used it, like I said, in high school. I used it for everything: batting practice, in games. I also had one of the other guys on the team used it occasionally in games. So we got our money's worth for sure. It lasted. I had to have lasted what, about 5 years. So, not too bad. You never know with some of them. There's so much stuff I've seen about it now. Like, there's certain ways that you gotta like break them in, and it talks about like you gotta go through a breaking in period before like you get the true, you know, the true, I guess, response out of it. See, especially with what you pay for them. Yeah. Yeah, you just never know. Some of them, like I said, that some of them are good. Some of them, I mean, just like anything else, you get the potential defective one. You know, the quality on one out of a batch or something, it's not that great. It happens. You get that on any mass produced things, you know. But there's a whole thing now. I saw it on the internet about these new bats, because the bats they use now weren't made with the same technology that I was able to use in high school. Because the bats I used were, some of these guys that could absolutely mash the ball were hitting them at such extreme high speeds that they had to change the technology so that it reduced the batted ball speed. I mean, they had guys literally hitting the ball like 120+ miles an hour off of them, so they changed it to sort of suppress that. So the metal now, apparently what you do is, there are people or businesses, right, you can send these bats into, and they do what they call is like, they like heat roll them or whatever, and it puts them through this thing where it like spins the bat around and applies equal pressure throughout like the main barrel part of the bat to help reduce the break-in period. And that way, I guess it hits like its true potential faster. It was something like, I don't know, $50 or something to do that. So I don't understand all of it, but it's crazy expensive. And then the gloves, right? I mean, I wouldn't worry about. Yeah, it's all that stuff is new to me too, Dakota. I grew up living and breathing baseball, but they've changed so much with the equipment in terms of the bats. Um, it's all that's very foreign to me now. But the gloves just keep getting more and more expensive. If you know the legit um, high value gloves are easily 250 plus a glove. Um, I would never recommend spending that unless your kid is playing in high school, very serious about it, and plays like multiple teams, like plays on a travel team, plays on the school team, all that. Like otherwise, you're not going to get your money's worth out of a $250 plus glove. So, just my 2 cents. I didn't have one of those expensive gloves until I got to high school. And sometimes you can find good deals on them. You know, like changing seasons, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. For 6 years old, you don't need any more than the $20 one. They got to learn how to catch, right? They got to learn how to use the glove first. Yeah, I wouldn't spend much more than that. I just remember from seeing, because I was working, man, when I was working at Dick's, I was still in college, so even that was like 15 years ago. But those gloves, man, they had some that were so expensive. It was just crazy. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, I wouldn't invest anything like that or any of the super expensive bats until you know, like even at this age, like the only more expensive thing would be maybe a bat. Wait to see if he actually likes the sport, if he actually enjoys the sport and playing, because you don't want to buy a bat like that and have him like quit after one season. That would be a very expensive season. Yeah, stuff like plating and sports where they have some like used equipment. That's really helpful. Depending on where you are. I don't know how widespread that is. We've got a few good ones. We're in Maryland, and technically like Central Maryland. We've got a couple good ones. My suggestion, especially because if you have a place that's like a Palladium in Sports that takes in used sports equipment, like they buy and sell used sports equipment, I would go to an area that's like what I would call more affluent, because they typically like they'll see more of the stuff that's used, that's like higher price stuff, so you can get it at a good discount in those areas. And I say that because the one that's closest, or one that's close to me, I was looking to start playing some pickup ice hockey, and I didn't want to spend an absolute ton on equipment. But the one place that was closest to me didn't really have any selection because hockey's very expensive sport, and on top of that, the area that I'm in doesn't have like a lot of rinks or anything like that, and it's not a popular sport for this area. But if I drive about half an hour down south into a county, Howard County, that is has a bunch of ice hockey teams out of there. It's just a more affluent area, more expensive cost of living in there. They have an enormous selection of hockey equipment, like hockey equipment, skiing, snowboarding, all that kind of stuff. Just a bigger store in general. So I always looked there and got some good pickups for a good discount. So if you do have to play it again, that's my 2 cents on something like that. I don't know how how widespread nationally that is. So, and they're great too for like cleats and that sort of thing as well. Especially, you got a younger kid. Okay, you got them down there, Trembly. Nice. Yeah, if you've got a young kid, right, and they're going to continue growing, you're going to have to keep going through the shoes. They get expensive. I mean, I don't know what the real young kids are, but most at the cheapest, you start getting in the teenager size, it's like at least $50 a pair. And if they keep growing and grow out of that, and you have to pay at least $50, honestly, most of like the teenage size are closer to like $100, brand new. So yeah, you can always check Goodwills out too for like cleats, that kind of thing. I don't know about equipment. I guess they could definitely have some pieces of equipment, but yeah, that sport's like for soccer, right? Soccer's pretty inexpensive. I mean, yeah, cleats, shin guards, and a ball, right? That's probably one of the least expensive sports to play, but their feet keep growing, so then you got to keep buying, more pairs of cleats, and then you could even get. You've seen bats, okay? Yeah, it's possible for sure. You can get cleats that you can use for both soccer and baseball. Like, you don't have to. I'd say you'd be better off getting like soccer cleats and then using that for soccer and for baseball. My opinion, because baseball cleats aren't the best if they're supposed to be more for baseball use. They're not the best for soccer. There is a difference. Soccer tends to be, yeah, there you go. Yeah, just stick with the soccer cleats. You don't need special baseball ones, especially being younger. So that's just what I would do. So I'm sure with the I have no idea how many pairs of cleats I went through growing up, but I had all sorts of ones. I played soccer, baseball, I played basketball. I never had special basketball shoes. I literally played I can remember played basketball in New Balance running shoes. Granted, basketball was not my sport. So it did not matter the shoes that I was wearing, really. But I just wore running shoes. New Balance running shoes. I can remember that vividly. Yeah, way too many pairs of cleats. But I'm pretty sure we did play against sports for at least some pairs of my cleats. Or between that and hand-me-downs from older cousins and whatnot. I will say my first like good baseball glove was a legitimate good baseball glove. Like, it was legit leather. It was Rydell. And mostly what you're going to see Rydell make nowadays is football helmets. I don't know if they're still big in that game, but they used to be. Yeah. Well, if he's just got a good pair of like sneakers, and by good pair I just mean like they're not falling apart, ones that he can wear so he's like, you know, running around and stopping and starting, and you don't have to worry about it like um, his foot ripping out of the shoe or something like that. Because I've seen that. You see that on expensive brand new shoes too, brand new basketball shoes. So it's not really worth big expensive basketball shoes to me. Basketball is probably the cheapest sport then. I mean, as long as you have a pair of shoes. Yeah. I'm sure he does. I mean, that's what we do as boys, you know? If you're not tearing up your shoes, what are you doing? You're not living as a kid. He's still hard on him, yeah. I don't think so. I didn't learn to like be more careful with my stuff until I had to start at least paying for part of it. If I had to pay for part of it, or if I had to buy all of it, like I took very good care of stuff. And not that I like tore other stuff up. I was um, never quite like that. I don't think. Um, I like to play soccer in my. I'm digging his piggy bank. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to take care of myself. I was very particular though too about my stuff. Like I didn't want other people messing with my stuff, and I tried to take care of the stuff I had. I still don't know what happened to. I don't know. Maybe it just got old, or maybe the webbing broke. But my first like really good baseball glove I had from a pretty young age. I think I had it since I was at least like 8 years old, and it was really good. And I made some obviously mistakes as a kid. Um, I did leave it out, I think, on our deck uh, when I was growing up one time, and it rained out. And that is for real leather. You don't want to leave it out in the rain. So I learned the hard way with that. Um, Still stood up pretty well after that. A couple of my toys over time I left outside, and it rained and that kind of thing, and I ruined it. So I learned my lesson eventually. Here, most of his stuff, his sneakers though, he wears in the ground. Yeah, I mean, if he's like real active and stuff, that's just gonna happen, you know, running around and all that. Volleyball, yeah. But some of those, you start getting to like um, high school level, they have like special volleyball shoes, and then they have ankle braces, and then you got the knee pads and all that kind of stuff. The shoes are what's most expensive with anything, I think. You know, basketball, all that stuff. You can easily pay like $200 for a pair of shoes. So not worth it when it's a really young kid. Not yet. So I hope he continues to enjoy baseball. Sounds like he's pretty good at it. He has a volleyball trial this summer too. Oh boy. Okay, he's really tall for his age too. Yeah. Yeah, try all the sports. Try them all, because they all develop different skills. Like, you know, obviously soccer, you're not going to have a whole lot of hand-eye coordination, right? Because you're not supposed to use your hands. But the foot-to-eye coordination, the balance, you know, dribbling, to be able to control yourself at a higher intensity. Baseball, you get the hand-eye coordination. Wow, 4'2" at 6. He can ride the big kid rides, you know. Yeah, some of the swimsuits are expensive, but then the cost for swimming, the like with the joining a team or whatever. Only a foot shorter than you. Yeah, he'll be there in no time then. He'll be looking at you eye to eye, and he's not even out of elementary school. Yeah. It'd be helpful to have somebody else that can reach that stuff, right? The more countertop climbing, yeah. Yeah, that's not the most convenient thing to have to do. Hop on a countertop or grab a step stool or whatever. I've been very fortunate that I haven't had to use any of those since like elementary school, probably. I hit my growth spurt pretty early on, but it didn't go too far. What's up, Crystal? I mean, I wouldn't say I'm short, but I didn't really grow after like freshman year of high school. Yeah. Plus, they'll have less time to get in trouble with other stuff if they're busy playing sports all the time. I think that's worth the time and money investment, to be honest. Especially nowadays, anything to get them, keep them off a screen as much as possible. I wish somebody would keep me off a screen as much as possible, but I'm left to my own devices and my own devices. Pun wasn't initially intended. Yeah. I find myself wasting a lot of time on technology. Well, yeah. I mean, like, when I'm, you know, throughout the day, like, on my phone and all that kind of stuff, that I really don't need to be. Like this, there's actually, like, a, you know, an intended purpose. Otherwise, I'm, like, you know, brain rot and all that, all the nonsense that's out there. Yeah, the mindless brain. I've ton of it, and I've seen, or I've come across some instances of seeing, I guess, some of what kids choose to watch on, like, on YT and all that kind of stuff. And it's just stuff that has absolutely no value of any kind. Like, I don't really understand how they find it entertaining, but they do. So I say that, but also I'd say the stuff that I end up finding myself doom scrolling on is just as worthless. So. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the other thing. They really push the envelope with stuff on TV and that kind of thing now. I would say that was more my vice as a kid. I always wanted, especially when I was trying to do homework, I always wanted the TV on. and I was absolutely useless if the TV was on. I could not focus. I had pretty solid ADHD that went undiagnosed until earlier this year. So I would want the TV on, and I could not focus. Honestly, it saved my life on homework. When I was a kid, literally my homework would take me up until like my bedtime. Wasted a lot of time. And a sensory delay. So he needs a mix of noise and no noise. Yeah. If I had to guess, I don't know about it, and officially I haven't been evaluated or anything, but it might be part of my ADHD that I need like sound as well. So I think I turned out pretty good. I eventually found coping mechanisms to, get through school and all that kind of stuff. It really did hurt me, and not hurt me, but it was very challenging in high school for me. Anything like a timed test in school was very challenging. So, yeah, not too much is lost. I'm probably a little similar. Like while I'm working, I like to have stuff, right? So sometimes I'll turn on a TV show that I've seen on my phone, right? I'll just stream something that I've seen, literally like an episode I've seen like 30 times. I don't need to watch it, but just to have the noise. I don't know why, but that's a thing for me. I don't need it all the time, but it's almost like if I don't have the noise, I almost seek something out. So, it could be music, it could be whatever, an old, reruns of a TV show or something like that. But yeah, if it's something new that I actually want to watch, it's very distracting for me. If it's something I've seen 100 times, I don't need to see it because I know what's going on. My brain doesn't say, "Hey, look at that! Like, what's going on? You're hearing this? What is that?" I don't have that with it, so that's helpful. But if I have no noise, it's almost like my mind actively seeks out things. So like it'd want to pick up the phone and go on to like reels or something, videos or something, and then it gets stuck scrolling, and it's a whole thing. So I totally understand. I might not, to the same degree, but I can definitely empathize. So yeah, keeping them active definitely will help, because playing sports, that's like one of the only things I could focus on, like playing baseball and all that. I focused on that. Like I really paid attention with the sports. That really held my attention. I was way more interested in that, and that's what got me. So yep. No, Jace, nah, we didn't just pull this. This is it's part of my PC. I pulled it a while ago. But we have pulled it out of our Korean Inferno X. We haven't opened a whole lot since we've pulled that, but trying to put some eye candy up there, entice you guys. See who's chasing the Zardy. We got the clips up on our profile. I can't remember how long ago it was. It might be a couple months now. Yeah, drooling. Well, wipe your mouth, Trembly. Don't get your phone dirty. Yeah, there's gotta be, right? I mean, I got, shoot. Gotta have at least like 20 more boxes here. Plenty of chances. Plenty of chances to pull it, chat. Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock on the Eastern time zone. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here in the next few minutes, guys. Last call, last chance if you'd like to hop in. We'll stay on Rip It for sure. Otherwise, we'll see you Wednesday. We'll see you Wednesday. Appreciate y'all, all the likes, all the shares, shares, reposts, everybody hanging out, chatting with us. I think I said it yesterday. It really does go a long way. You know, all the interaction, all that is very helpful. I hope you guys don't feel obligated to have to hop in or buying anything, to just hang out with us in the chat. You know, all the interaction and engagement helps me, right? Helps me have a more interesting stream, as well as you know, help get people to stop in and kind of, you know, listen to what the chatter's about and check out what we got going on. So I really appreciate you guys and all the likes. And if you're not already, go ahead, check us out on YT. New video was posted this morning. So, you too, Dakota. Appreciate you. Hope your son enjoys baseball and all that works out. Keeps having fun with it. We're all there. Alright guys, like I said, another couple minutes here in case anybody wants to hop in. A very nice evening here. What's up, guys? Last couple months here if you want to hop in. Otherwise, we'll be closing her up shortly. Appreciate you guys. Everybody hopped in. All the likes, the shares, the reposts. We'll be back Wednesday night. Wednesday and Thursday as regularly scheduled, guys. So no differences for the holiday weekend. Should be back Sunday evening as well. If not, if something does come up for whatever reason, as always, I will let you guys know. I'll post up on the TikTok stories, TikTok stories here. So just keep an eye out there. And we got some more clips that'll be posting up tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday's going to be a longer one from our rips a week ago from today. Had a lot of good stuff out of that. A lot of grand gathering. Solid pools there, so you'll see a mashup of all the hits there. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Have a great night. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you Wednesday.